The spiritual awakening process often brings feelings of overwhelm and confusion. As we explore expanding our consciousness, we realize that awakening is not a straightforward path, but an ongoing exploration. In this process, we come to understand our unique role in this earthly experience, discovering where we belong and who we truly are. Picture yourself as the tangible manifestation of your higher self in this third-dimensional reality. In this realm of heightened fragmentation and separation, we are travelers, experiencing the density of the third dimension. Although we are beings of light, as this light reaches the world we inhabit, it becomes fragmented. This fragmentation often leads to a sense of separation, leaving us grappling with a void, a feeling that something is missing without knowing exactly what. It's as if a crucial element is always absent. The higher self, a multidimensional aspect of our being, transcends the limitations of the third dimension, yet it is intricately connected to us. This connection is not always as clear and strong as we might desire. The stress, worries, and ceaseless distractions of our external world often obscure this vital link. It becomes entangled and weighed down by the demands of our daily lives. Yet much like a muscle, this connection with our higher self can be cultivated, nurtured, and strengthened. As we awaken and heighten our awareness, we open ourselves to rediscover our higher selves, the intangible essence deeply embedded within us, beyond the reach of the thinking mind, at the core of our being. This rediscovery provides a sense of purpose that is only achieved by bridging the gap between ourselves and our cosmic energy source. Consider that within each of us reside two distinct characters. The first is the everyday self, existing in the physical and material realm, entangled in linear time, and preoccupied with mundane tasks. The second is the higher self, possessing elevated wisdom, residing in an immaterial and timeless plane, observing, understanding, and guiding us. While one is bound by space and time, utilizing the body and senses to engage with the world, the other exists free from all limitations. Despite their apparent separation, these characters are different facets of a singular, deeply interconnected entity. In alignment with the Kabbalian's principle that everything has its pair and opposite, we are no exception. However, our daily lives are often dominated by tasks, responsibilities, and distractions, diverting our attention from the higher self and clouding our connection with our other half. Frequently, our minds become submerged in a sea of compulsive and recurring thoughts, creating a continuous background noise that obstructs our connection with the essence within. The core of a spiritual awakening lies in expanding our consciousness to the point where we seamlessly merge with our higher self. This transformative journey involves uniting the soul with the spirit. Essentially, it's about broadening our consciousness to embrace the multidimensional aspects of our higher self into our lived experience. We must understand that we extend beyond our personal avatar and individual ego. We transcend our personal names and stories. As we practice self-awareness and expand our consciousness, we gain a deeper understanding of both the negative and positive aspects of our reality. Developing discernment, emotional intelligence, and engaging in inner work. Collectively, these elements contribute to a deep integration of oneself. Recognizing this, connection between all parts of our being is key to moving forward in life. Viewing our higher self as a separate entity can lead to confusion. Instead, picture it not as a distinct entity attempting to communicate with you from afar, but as the highest version of yourself. It embodies pure potential, filled with profound wisdom, completeness, and wholeness. Our higher self remains ever present. In reality, there is no true separation, no distinct higher or lower self. It forms the very core of our existence. However, there exists a form of internal fragmentation within us that leads us to identify strongly with the character and ego of our current lifetime. This ego tends to take center stage, rendering us unconscious of our authentic essence. While we commonly associate ourselves with our body and finite identity, our true nature extends far beyond these bounds. When you permit your genuine essence to shine, a heightened inner power is felt, fostering increased self-trust. This newfound confidence enables a clearer understanding of what aligns best with your needs and concerns in each circumstance, facilitating decisions that resonate with your true self. This transformative process propels you deeper into self-awareness, allowing you to recognize your strengths and weaknesses and learn how to harness them effectively. The connection with your higher self is always within your reach. It's akin to subtle thread connecting you to this inner essence, like an invisible tether binding you to your true self. Sometimes it appears spontaneously, as a hunch or intuition, other times more encrypted, like a synchronicity. But the greater your inner peace and the quieter your mind, the cleaner and clearer the connection will be. It's about experiencing, rather than simply doing, savoring each moment as it comes, and letting go of the need to control everything that happens around us. Take a moment to quiet your mind, focus on your breath, and just be. When you focus on the present, you eliminate the noise that comes from the mind. In this state of inner peace, and in the moments of silence, you find the space to listen to your higher self, to distinguish its voice from the clamor of your ego, and follow its divine guidance. By honing your ability to listen and trust this inner guidance, you find yourself making choices that are aligned with the divine nature. In a state of soul alignment, conflicts of will between the individual ego and the higher self cease to exist. At this juncture, there is a profound synergy. What we desire is also what desires us. If the intention is to embody our higher self, it is because our higher self has planted that wish within us. The absence of conflict leads to beautiful synchronicity, as the higher order of the universe is inherently aligned with such harmony. Being in tune with the desire to evolve and embody our higher self results in the effortless unfolding of our higher self's journey into a harmonious and enlightened existence. In our current dimension and level of consciousness, conflicts abound due to our limited capacity for higher consciousness. With an elevated consciousness, we can turn situations into synchronicities, eliminating discord and cultivating unity. The limitations begin to dissolve, paving the way for a more unified and collaborative existence. The first step, guided by the higher self, is to move beyond separation consciousness, which fuels conflicts and cycles of harm and blame. Embodying the higher self becomes impossible, as long as we believe in our separation from others and our environment. Entering the realm of higher states of consciousness involves recognizing our interconnectedness with the world. This realization initiates a deeper inner journey, unique for each person. The healing and integration process involves acknowledging and embracing the aspects of ourselves that are either unknown or in need of our love and awareness. These neglected aspects seek the light of our love and awareness to illuminate them, striving to reconnect with us. The objective is to evolve into a more responsible, powerful, and compassionate state of consciousness, merging higher intellect with an awakened heart center. True wisdom, always emanating from our essence, finds its source in the heart. In this process of integration, it's important not to ignore our humanity in favor of divinity. Instead, the goal is to harmonize both aspects. True progress comes when we step into integration and accept all facets of who we are. We could see this lifetime as an opportunity to navigate our individual journey, understand our individual ego, and acknowledge the stories surrounding us. These stories, drawn into our awareness, carry various lessons, either facilitating our growth or dissolving patterns, boundaries, or judgments hindering our connection with the higher self. Our responsibility is to focus on inner work, embrace unity consciousness, and allow our inner light to shine brightly. Sincerity is crucial. When we actively seek to understand the unknown aspects of ourselves and remain open to healing and understanding, we can effectively navigate life's significant challenges. Engaging in this work with sincerity attracts grace from the universe, guiding us forward. As you merge with your higher self, it silently beckons you closer. This magnetic pull adds a subtle charm into your experiences, signaling the start of a transformative awakening. With time and practice, these experiences start feeling regular, slowly becoming a part of your everyday life. Firstly, you may notice a sense of mental and physical lightness. The burdens that once weighed heavily on your mind and body begin to lift, creating a newfound ease and fluidity in your thoughts and movements. This lightness extends to an increased sense of centeredness within yourself. You feel more anchored, as if finding a stable core amidst the ebb and flow of life. Simultaneously, a profound feeling of safety envelops you. It goes beyond mere physical security. It's an assurance that emanates from an inner knowing, a deep-seated trust in the unfolding of your journey. This sense of safety paves the way for a realization that your life has profound meaning. It transcends the mundane and becomes a journey with purpose, guided by a higher calling. Engaging in everyday activities takes on a new dimension, as a sense of bliss permeates through them. Simple tasks become infused with a profound joy, transforming routine moments into opportunities for connection and fulfillment. Alongside this, there is a noticeable reduction in negative emotions like fear, anger, guilt, or shame. These emotional burdens, once predominant, begin to dissipate, creating space for a more harmonious inner landscape. As you deepen your connection with the divine within, you learn to discern the still small voice amidst the noise of the external world. This inner voice, often called intuition, guides and directs us towards paths of righteousness, love, and compassion. The journey toward merging with your higher self also brings an increased frequency of aha moments, those flashes of insight that illuminate the path of understanding. The fear of death, a pervasive concern for many, dissipates, replaced by a serene acceptance and understanding of life's cyclical nature. Feelings of love, kindness, and empathy naturally well up within you. This shift in emotional resonance reflects a deepening connection, not only with yourself, but also with the world around you. A transformative desire arises, an inclination to serve others, rather than living solely for personal pursuits. This selfless aspiration becomes a guiding principle, fostering a sense of interconnectedness with all of existence. While these experiences may not appear miraculous, they hold a profound significance. They represent a reawakening to your true self, untainted by the constructs of the mind. The mind-made selves, however useful they may be, are recognized as illusions, and you begin to unravel the layers of conditioning that have clouded your authentic essence. It becomes a sacred journey, allowing you to embrace the fullness of who you really are.